exciting thing, exciting to me anyways, and maybe for all homestead folk. You'll remember that I switched to whole grain feed for my chickens, and I currently mix oats, wheat, barley, and I was doing some soybean mash for a while, but I stopped doing that. And I also have cracked corn. Now, I've got my chickens in a chicken tractor, as you can see there. And what they do is they obviously scrape the food out of the bucket there, the white bucket, and it obviously gets onto the ground. You can see I don't know if you can see it. You can see whole grains in there, and as I pull them along here, I pull them along the side. They obviously leave whole grains behind. So what of course happens is that the whole grains start growing. So what fascinated me was I didn't know what to expect here, but what I have growing, and the chickens were on here probably a good number of months ago. I've got some barley here. This is some barley that's growing. It's beautiful stuff. This is completely edible. This is just growing up behind where the chickens were. And then over here, I got some oats. These are oats. I hope I didn't get these backwards. I'm learning the different cereals myself and what they look like. I'm using my self-sufficiency book, which shows you the different ones. But I have two great examples of what was left over, and it started growing in the ground behind the chickens. And of course it's perfect growing ground because the chickens defecate on the land and manure it. And I've got these great mature barley and oat plants here. I could literally take these seeds right off, toss them in the chicken pen, and that could be the chicken's food. And it's just, it shouldn't really be amazing, really. But it just showed me how easy it is to grow your own chicken feed. All you have to do is sprinkle this down on some ground, and it grows up, and then you could probably, for chicken feed, you could probably just as easily cut these down with a scythe or something, and cut the tops off and just throw the tops in there to the chickens, and the chickens would probably just eat it. Because I mean, in their natural habitat, you know, especially for the heritage birds, they obviously know what food is, and this stuff you can just peel it right off. There you go. Now there are husks there and stuff, but the chickens can get through that. The chickens have, that's what the gravel is in their, now I'm forgetting all the terms, but can't think of it. But anyways, they have sand in their throats to basically grind all this down. And so this is completely edible, and I just have a ton of it here. It takes a while for this to grow, obviously, but you can see how I could easily plant a whole row up here or anywhere, and I would have at the end of the year a whole bunch of free food for the chickens. Now, you'd have to do a whole field of it to get you know, a winter's worth of feed, certainly. But just the ease of this, you know, I just love it. I could take that and I could work that out, and I could eat that. I could make that into food just as easily. I can plant the wheat seeds, and grow my own wheat. Now to harvest it is a whole other question, but that is one real simple way to provide food for your own chickens. What I could probably do is pull the chicken tractor and pull it straight back over the same area that they were on, which is all nicely grown up again. And as they come over these plants, they'll just eat all the seeds off these plants. And in the process, they'll be dropping seeds behind them, and that process will start all over again. Then I can just drag them right back over this area here. So anyways, I just thought that was fascinating, you know, just seeing real food just growing up without much effort at all. This is real food. I could eat this stuff right off the plant probably. I don't know how healthy it is, but could at least process the barley and make something with it, and you know, the oats you can just eat, and it's yeah, great chicken feed. All right, that's it.